Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. This morning I learnt the very sad news that one of my 51-year-old constituents, a father of 4 children, has received a diagnosis of terminal cancer, which was spotted far too late. His GP surgery is in the town of Leighton Buzzard, the third largest town in Bedfordshire, the biggest in my constituency, one that has grown massively in size and where all the GP surgeries are slightly swamped, to put it mildly, by the new residents that have come into the town. The new Clipston Book GP surgery is not coming to pass, and we don't have any clear indication yet on whether there will be a health and well-being hub in the town. And I use that tragic story, and all our hearts and sympathies, I know, would go out to his wife and 4 children, to illustrate the point that when we build tens of thousands of new homes, we need to be every bit as rigorous in making sure that the increased general practice capacity is put in at the same time as those houses go up, as we do in the provision of school places. On Tuesday, I celebrated being an MP in this House for 21 years. And in that time, I have very rarely found a child without a school place to go to. We generally do public administration quite well in this country. Sometimes we run ourselves down. I think that's a fact. We can do it for school places. We plan well. We make sure we will build new houses. There are primary schools in the main for those children to move into. Why is it that we have such a difficulty with making sure the increased general practice capacity is in place? We can do better than this. And for the sake of my 51-year-old constituent, we have to do better. Now, what people don't generally understand is that NHS England hardly provides any additional funding for health infrastructure to cater for the impact of new housing. It's £105 million in total for the whole of England. 90 million of that is ring-fenced for technology for GPs. That leaves £15 million for the whole of England. That's around £2,600 per GP practice. And what are you going to do with that? So we really have to do better. Local authorities have no statutory requirement to provide health services, quite understandably, I think most of us would say. And if you look at page 294 of the bill in Schedule 11, you will see that medical facilities are just one of 10 types of infrastructure that the infrastructure levy is supposed to provide. All the other 9 are extremely worthy. I don't want to argue against a single one of them in favour of medical facilities. But what I do say to my friend the Minister, who I know is taking this issue seriously, is we've got to get this issue right. It's what my constituents care about more than anything else, the ability to get in to see a doctor when you need to. And when we build thousands and thousands of new homes, we really have to do better. And I have to say that the advice I've had from some very experienced health planning lawyers and indeed the Rebuild General Practice campaign is there are even fears that this bill might actually make the situation worse, or certainly not really fix the problem. So I say to the Minister, who I've met privately on this issue, please, please take this away. For the sake of all our constituents, get this right.